Alright, hello. Welcome to my first YouTube video. Today I'm going to look at an aim routine that I'm going to be trying for 30 days because I'm trying to get better as a CS player, and I want to actually have some data for people out there to know how much a routine is going to improve you as a player. I see a lot of videos on YouTube right now. They don't have any improvement data to show you what you can expect by doing this routine. So I'm going to be doing this for 30 days, and I'm just going to show you guys quickly what it is exactly that I'm going to be doing. So if you want to do it with me, feel free to do that. But to start, you're just going to come out here. We're obviously in aimbots, and the first little bit is just you're basically warming up for 5 minutes. So trying to just flick around, and you get the idea. Like, you don't even need to kill the bots per se. You're just trying to warm up your aim and get into the game so that when you're actually doing the routine, you're not warming up, you're practicing. Because there's a difference between warming up and practicing aim, or practicing anything in general. But yeah, let's just get right into the routine. So it's going to be in 100 bot kill increments. So we're going to do 100 just moving and bursting, or spraying actually. So you basically just spray until they die. So pretty simple. 100 of those, and this will all be in description or on the screen or whatever, somewhere. And then once you do that, we're going to do 100 burst. Burst kills, again pretty self-explanatory. And then now we're going to completely stop using the left hand. You're gonna stand completely still, right about here, whatever, and just only use your mouse aim. So I actually find this harder to do. So I like it being incorporated into this routine. It's good to work on your mouse only aim. So the first 100, you're just going to tap at the head, and then the next 100 after this, you can spray burst or spray whatever you want to do. Maybe spray for the closer ones, and burst to the farther ones. Again, whatever you find is working better for you, you can do. Okay, so next part that I'm going to be working on is moving a little bit and keeping my crosshair on the head before I shoot. So this is kind of harder than it looks, for me anyway. So yeah, again, pretty self-explanatory, just doing that. And then we are going to do the same thing with a Deagle. And I like doing this with the Deagle because this is how you're actually going to shoot a Deagle, whereas an AK, you're probably, like, you have a little bit more leeway to just do something like that. Whereas a Deagle, you can't just flick and waste your first shot. It's really important to track the head for a second. I mean, if you can. Obviously, there's some scenarios where you can't do that, but it's good to work on, I think. Okay, so we do that for 100. Then we grab the M4 for the first time and work on spray transfers now. So basically start at 1 and move it over to a couple other ones. And the only thing that I would say is you should need to obviously at least transfer to one other bot, and I would recommend, and this is what I'm going to be doing, is keep it within the 30 bullets of like a normal clip. So you don't want to be spraying like this Because then you lose. For me, you lose the feeling of what a normal spray would be like, and you're not ever gonna spray 100 bullets in a row in a competitive game. So why would you do it in practice? Yep. So that is done. Then we come back to the AK for the final thing, and we're just gonna quickly try and tap the heads, sidestepping. And you do that for 100. And that's the whole routine. So you do that, every morning, whatever. And then the only other part of this is at some point during the day, I'm going to do it right after I do this routine, but it's to get into a headshot only deathmatch server. I can link one in the description. And do 100 AK kills and 100 M4 kills. And then that's your aim training for every day you do that. Now, I said that I was going to prove what the improvement, I guess, for this routine is going to be. So to do that, I'm going to do the 100 kills 90-degree challenge with an M4. And I'm going to take my time now versus my time in a month. So we'll be able to see exactly how much I improve just by doing the routine that I'm showing you today. All right, let's do this. Okay, so 59, I mean, it's okay. I didn't warm up personally before I did this, so, whatever. I'm gonna do the same thing in a month, and we'll see what the difference is. But that's a good place to start, and yeah, we can go from there. All right, so there's actually one other thing that I'm gonna use to measure my progress with this routine, and that's a website called Leadify. So Leadify tracks your FACEIT pugs and captures your stats from those pugs. So I'm going to go into the aim category over there, and you can see my spray here, which is kind of interesting, but I'm going to be focusing on these numbers here. So headshot accuracy, enemy spotted accuracy, and spray accuracy. So those are the numbers that I have now, and I'm gonna compare them to a month from now. So as they are now, it doesn't really mean a whole lot. But I guess we'll be able to see the progress eventually. So yeah, I think that's all I want to show you. This website's really cool though. If you want to check it out yourself, it's free to use. And they have a lot of different things you can look at on your matches and utility and everything like that. So thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate your time, and let me know if you have any suggestions. Like I said, this is my first video, so if there's anything you think I can improve with the camera, video, whatever, or share what aim routine has helped you the most.